You have to stop this now. Not this time, old friend. Soon I shall be master of time, of the universe itself. And not you or even the Time Lords will be able to stand against me. Don't you realise what you've done? You created a gap in the time field and everything is caving in around it. Dimensions and fabrications falling through time, disintegrating. Stars are being obliterated. Timelines are being changed. For the better, Doctor. I can twist the shape of time into the universe I want it to be. A new empire, and I shall be its queen. That power is too much. It will consume you. Where to begin my reign of destruction? Think about what you're doing. Oh, but I am, Doctor. Of course, Earth was always your second home, so to speak. And guess what? I have enslaved the whole of humanity. But by manipulating the time field, you're breaking the principal rule of time travel. You have no idea, do you? Your pathetic Gallifreyan laws mean nothing to one who is God. The gap you created in the time field to make the fissure will become so big it will collapse upon itself and destroy everything. You must see that. On the contrary, my dear Doctor, the energy I am absorbing will return my body to its fullest form. Regeneration, you might say. Immortality. What? No. No, it's too soon. This can't be. Anything the matter? No. I am all powerful. I shall be victorious. I thought she'd never leave. Hang on. How come her hypnotic influence didn't affect you? She may have a radio inhibitor, but I have a reception filter which is designed to resist inhibitor radio waves. Oh, I see. Well, I guess it's now time you start explaining. Who is she? The Master? And who is the Master? A Time Lord, like me. We go way back. Why is she causing trouble? I thought she was dead. But back then she was a he, and he must have manipulated the time field and come back to life in the form of one Patty Turson, which would explain why he is now a she. Are you and this Master person friends then? More like old acquaintances. It's been an ongoing duel between me and the Master. She's always coming up with plans to kill me. I always find a way to stop her plans for world domination. And what's she doing here? I imagine Earth is a sort of stepping stone in a far bigger plan for the Master. She has the power to shape time and change history into a world she wants it to be. But you'll stop her. You always think of a way. Sorry, Kara. This time I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. So you're going to do what? Watch and do nothing? No! Just step back and think for a minute. Whoa. Guys, we might not have time to think about that. My machine is on the blink again. It picks up disturbances in a time field and records those disturbances down into calculable figures. I mean, look at this. I probably had the wrong idea, but I have wired up an integrator. I thought it could measure the energy signature. I'm registering an oscillation of 15 Keplers per second. 15 what? 15 Keplers is my own little term. The wavelength parcel of 10 kHz operating in the 4 dimensions equals 1 Kepler. You named a unit of measurement after yourself. Well, it didn't do Mr. Watt any harm. Furthermore, 100 Keplers equals a Bernard. And who's that, your dad? Don't be ridiculous. That's Quatermass. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I don't want to sound disinterested, but I think there's something else that we could be doing. No offence. No, but listen. I've set the scanner to register what it can't detect and inverted the image. You did what? Was that wrong? No, Kepler, that's brilliant. So you can actually measure the time distortion. I've got to hand it to you, that is brilliant. And obviously the length of the time field surrounding this fissure can't be too strong. What makes you say that? Because earlier the time field weakened a little and the master said it's too soon. Why did she say that? Unless she was drawing power from it. I wonder how unstable her power is. There's only one way to find out. By talking to her. The only way I know how. What? Through telepathic transfusion. Master, I want to talk to you. What do you want? I want to make you an offer you can't refuse. You know I can't stop you in the form that you're in. But how about we level the playing field? What are you suggesting? We're both Time Lords. I challenge you to a mind lock contest. I have survived the fall from Gallifrey. I can survive in the wilderness of the void. Do you really think your will is a match against mine? There's only one way to find out. Meet me in Trafalgar Square in 25 minutes. Very well. Let's settle this once and for all. I'm going to meet the master in Trafalgar Square. I need a taxi. Wait! Surely if you go out and face the master, you'll be killed. I'm not that futile, Kara. I'm going to have a talk with her, that's all. Why? Because I've got to give her a choice. Kepler, look after Kara, and keep your eyes peeled on that time fissure. See if you can close it. I'll be back. Just go. You're wasting time. I'll be back. Well, I'm here. I know. Well, I give in. You win. I'm sorry. I've come to surrender. I don't know how to stop you this time. I'm stumped. Really? Well then, I suppose you don't mind that I begin my conquest of Earth. Well, there is one thing, but... No, go on. There is always the mind lock contest. Are you challenging me to a duel? Just think about it. We both know there's nothing I can do to stop you like this, even with the dimension slipping a bit. But let's say we even the playing field. What are you suggesting? A mind lock competition. Two minds locked against one another in battle, will against will. Are you sure you want to do this? Why? Scared? No. I just want to be sure you know what you're going into when I destroy you. Confident much? There's only one way to find out. What do you hope to achieve from all of this? Well, if you win, the psychokinetic feedback will kill me. If I win, I'd have proven my point that I can get one over you, and you can be free to kill me as you will. Either way, you win. The least you can do is grant me a last request. Then let us lock minds. Locked on. Contact. Contact. On guard, Master. Talk about a strong psychokinetic feedback. Master, where are you? Run, Doctor. Run. I can fight this. I can fight you. Good luck, Doctor. Welcome to my world, Doctor. A pity you will not be around long enough to experience it. No! Yes, very amusing. This is a world of illusions and dreams. You'll have to do more than that. True, but it is somewhat amusing. Every time you die here, I connect an influence on your mind. Now, Doctor, I haven't even started yet. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Is it bad news? It is bad news. It's the time fissure. It's getting bigger. We've gone way past 100 Bernards. I mean, I haven't even invented a name for that. But how can it be getting bigger by itself? I don't know. I estimate the circumference of the time field is now 4 miles heading outwards. Can you find a way to close it down before it gets any worse? If it gets any worse, it will engulf the whole planet and swallow it up like a black hole. In terms of shutting it down, well, I could try a compressed burst of feedback for a counter-oscillation, but it's risky. And what about the Doctor? You'll have to risk it. Every time I try and calculate the velocity times depth divided by the time fissure just grows bigger. And I have to start all over again. I'll help you with the maths. Give me that measuring thing of yours. Just watch the dial every frame per second. If it changes, let me know. Alright. You better be careful, or you will go over the edge. But is it an edge? Is it really a cliff top? You'll have to make up your mind soon. You have two choices. Risk going over the edge and falling to your death, or being torn apart by a rampaging monster. Aha! But you forget, this isn't real. This is all part of the computation matrix of a reality that you are bending to your will, but I can do the same. Let's see now. Concentrate. Concentrate. Time is running out, Doctor. Is it? Haha! Yes! 2 can play at this game. 1 all, I think. Perhaps. Ah! Right, we've done it. Transmit that and the time fissure should close. What's happening? We're toast, that's what's happening. No, we need to close that time fissure. Loop it back through the integrator and keep the signal ramping up. By how much? 500 Bernards! Do it now! Yes! Yes. Time to destroy you. No! The time field. Someone is tampering with it. Doctor, you tricked me! What is happening? My will, our will against yours. This is impossible. As we speak, the reality is being fixed. Your power is being shut down. No! I am time. You cannot do this. It's too late. It's over, Master. You seem to be losing your grip on reality. It isn't fair. You tricked me. I had to. You're brilliant. Your intellect is almost up to the same standards as mine. You always come up with great schemes to conquer the universe and foil any effort I make to try and stop you. And to be fair, you give all that stuff a good go. But at the end of it all, it's pointless. In the end, because I always beat you. Because I have one thing you'll never have. Friends. Kara and Kepler, they really came through for me today. They stuck together and found a way to fix the gap in time and close it forever. For good. So it can cause no more trouble. You were wrong, Doctor. I do have a friend. You did. Once. A long time ago. Just wanted to let you know, this isn't over. I will have my revenge. Until the next time, Doctor. The next time. Oh, there you are. I was beginning to worry. Well, let's get going. Don't want to miss our train. No, Doctor, listen. I've been thinking. I'm sorry. I'm not going back to King's Cross with you. I'm going home. To Stockbridge. Really? I've got to. Well, if that's what you want. I mean, it's a bit soon. I had so many places I wanted to take you. The 15th broken moon of the Medusa Cascade, the lighting skies of Pocodopolunce's world, the diamond coral reefs of Gata Flocon. Thank you. Thank you, Cara Connor. It's been brilliant. You have saved my life in so many ways. You're just popping back for a routine visit, aren't you? You numpty. And then you're coming back. You know what you are? Great big, outer space numbskull. But you're sweet. I just need a break from it all, that's all. Get back to normal life. But you have my number. We'll keep in touch. Deal? Deal. Right. Yes, of course. Time is relative and all. Bye, Doctor. You know, travel does broaden the mind. Yes. Till we meet again, Cara. What? What? What?